What is going on, guys? Plus Ultra Billy here, back with another video, and today I will be dropping a night guide on Trove. Uh, Now, I know last week I was on the Shadow Hunter, and I was talking about how very soon I would start uploading videos. I didn't think I would end up switching classes. I mean, it's very easy to switch from a different physical damage amongst each other. So it's not like a huge, literally I just transfer my gems and stuff to this because they all use the same build. The only difference is the weapon. Shadow Hunter uses a bow, and I already have a weapon for my melee classes, so it all worked out. But yeah, basically I'm gonna start playing though on the night again, and the reason is because of future updates. So basically in PC, there's going to be a new update that's about to drop, and it's going to be Mystic Gems, but on top of that, they're going to be adding a new block mechanic. And basically, this block mechanic, it doesn't do anything with damage. It doesn't help damage, but what it does help is survivability with melee classes. So what this allows is for melee classes to solo hard boss fights. Before it was basically you had to be a range class to solo boss fights like Leviathans and stuff like that. There was some workarounds though, like if you guys watch an old video I soloed a Leviathan, a U10 Leviathan with a Knight, and I was using Unyielding Emblem, and I would pop my flask basically every 2 seconds. I would give it a little window right before the 3 seconds, and I would use Elysian Bandolier. I don't know. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, this one had the highest flask, so I would just keep on hitting these every 2 to 3 seconds, and basically I would have a 24/7 invulnerability shield. That's how you kind of had to play it because you had no choice. Now you literally have this new block mechanic that basically allows melee classes to survive for a long time up close from the one shots. It protects you from it, and yeah, so it's really makes it a lot nice. So it's nice. It makes it basically people more variety in classes. Like if you wanted to play a certain melee class, well, now is a good time because now you can main that class and do a variety of different things. You can do everything in the game, even with a melee class. That's why before a lot of people were range classes, like the Shadow Hunter, because the Shadow Hunter could do everything, and it was nice. Now, don't get me wrong, the classes that have the best damage are still going to be nice to use, like the Boomeranger. Shadow Hunter is still going to be nice, but it's just that now you can play these other classes like the Knight, and the Knight actually does have this attack right here is the hardest hitting attack in the game, basic attack. So the Knight has some pretty good damage. That's why I'm choosing the Knight, and it's also the one that I would play in the past. It's my favorite melee class. Alongside the Neon Ninja is not bad, but the Knight actually does pretty good damage. And then now with the new block mechanic, you're going to be able to do everything with the Knight. So let's start off with a build, and let me get into. Let's just go straight into the gear. I don't even have the ideal gear. I just got these Crystal 5 pieces, so it's all. I gotta wait for the reroll week, so I can reroll these stats. But anyways, we got right now. I have the C5 hat. Now for the Knight, you're gonna want movement speed, magic find, and attack speed. So right now I have critical damage, magic find, and movement speed. But normally it would be attack speed, magic find, movement speed. So that's what you're going to want to do for that. And then obviously the top two stats, those are always there by default. So we go to the weapon. Same thing. The weapon is going to be movement speed, magic find, attack speed. And now let's go over to the next thing. This one is slightly different. So for this one, it will be movement speed, and then you can get physical damage here in this stat instead of magic find I like to have. So I get movement speed, physical damage, and attack speed. So, but yeah. So, but just so you guys know, when it comes to attack speed, there is a cap, and it's 300. So you see, I got 281. But there is a little trick here that you guys need to know with the knight, or for any other class where you need magic, you need attack speed, is Berserk Battler. Berserk Battler increases your attack speed and your light, and it increases it very fast. That's why don't trip if your attack speed is slightly below. So actually, the ideal to utilize stats in other places, if you ever, like, if your attack speed ever reaches 283, that is actually all you need. And the reason why is, let me show you right here. As long as you're using Berserk Battler, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Where's the story target? Okay. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So 283, that's the magic number. Watch this. Watch when I hit the target once. This is what Berserk Battler does. Oh, I'm hitting multiple targets, so I'm just trying to show you guys one target just so you get an idea. So look at this. 298. That's just hitting the target once. Not multiple times. It's not like you're building up. You literally hit it once, you're already at max attack. You're already max. So the reason why I said 283 is because, look. Oh, that's my my dot damage thing from Stinging Curse. Look at 298, and then it's going to drop 281. So that's why you want 283 would put you at 300. But even then, 283, you don't even necessarily, you could, because look how high it goes after a few more hits. 326. Look at that. And then that's the dots from Stinging Curse is ticking there, so that's why it's helping. Look at that. 1, 2. Let's see. Look at that. It's insane. It is insane how fast. So don't trip on attack speed too much. Just have it close, and then if you start to get in the range where I'm at, it's actually fine to not have attack speed and put in critical damage, for example. So I just want you guys to know that, so you understand how to utilize and maximize other stats. As long as you're using Berserk Battler, which everyone should be using it. To be honest, the only other empowered gem you can use is Vampiric Vanquisher, which is the one that gives you movement speed. So let me just show you here. Show you guys my chest here. Yeah, this one right here. But honestly, I don't even use it anymore because it's such a focus. To everything's all about light now, and right now I'm sitting at 11,764, but right when I hit those targets, I immediately go into 12,000 light, that's the light you want to be at, I believe, to do like good enough damage in the hardest difficulty, which is this one right here, Longshade. So yeah, Berserk Battler is like now the most important power gem. So now that you guys understand that, that will allow you to know how you know what stats you want to do here. So only do put in attack speed until you reach that certain point. The main one though you're always gonna have is movement speed. As you can see, like I said, I'm kind of messed up here because I just got these drops. So ignore that. But the stats that I did tell you, that's what you're gonna want to go off of. Okay, let's move on. Obviously, the permatorch, I have it hidden just because of the style. I don't want to have it. I just like to have it hidden. But this guy right here, the permatorch, and you're going to want to have the knotted shadow version, which is light, physical damage, flask capacity, and movement speed. You're going to get these guys from the permatorches, drop very rarely from the Leviathans. For the ally, the best ally is Scorpius. You get light, physical damage, you gain health when a nearby enemy dies, and you gain movement speed boost. This is the best ally, and it's been the best one for a while. Okay, so for the knight, your ring, you're gonna the thing that's kind of like, I know for some newer players, you know, that it will take time to get to this, but the thing that sucks with a knight is that you really do need your signatory ability, which is overcharge. Using a charge gives you a movement speed boost. This is very important to help knights for speed farming. So you're going to want the overcharge hidden effect. And then I like to have, personally, I like to have energy regen. And then light and physical damage are automatic. You can't get movement speed from rings. So after that, it's kind of like whatever you want to do. I like to have energy regen, and the reason is it helps with just being able to use this ability, and my meter goes up fast. Basically, I'm able to do it infinitely to keep up my movement speed. So 131, and see how it drops. And the reason it's going up is because of the overcharge hidden effect. Alright, so we go on to food. There is stronger food now. I still just use the 300 light food, the free range crystals, because they're just so easy, the most abundant to have. So it makes it easy to always keep them. For flasks, you're either going to have Death Defying, or you're going to use Conjurer's Crucible. This is the one you want for farming, because you basically have an infinite amount. You can just keep going from dungeon to dungeon. This is if you need it for survivability, if you think you're going to get one-shotted. But now when that block mechanic comes out in the update, you honestly don't even need to use this anymore. People will probably end up using, for farming, they'll use this one. And for bosses, they'll use this one, so they can get the most flasks. Let's see here. 36. So just imagine, for boss fights now, we're gonna be, most likely the setup in the future is gonna be just repping that Elysian Bandolier flask, because we'll be when you fight bosses, at least, because we'll have that block mechanic to basically keep us alive, and then we'll be using flasks for damage, 36 of them. And this is will be the good farming one. All right. So for the emblems, these are always the ones that you should use: Martial Emblem and Trailblazing. Another setup, like I said, was Unyielding Emblem, and that's very specific to just trying to survive in a boss fight. You pop it every 2 to 3 seconds, and it basically keeps you infinite 24/7 uptime, and you won't die. But you don't have to be doing that crazy stuff anymore once that block mechanic comes out. Most likely, when the block mechanic comes out, we'll be running Trailblazing, and And for damage on bosses, we'll be running Master Chief Emblem. Alright, so that's that. Now, normally this stuff doesn't matter, but it actually does for the mount. This is the best mount right here, the Volatile Bounder, and you get it from the Bomb Royale stuff in the vendor, and it's because of that right here. It helps you jump, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Keep going. Yeah, it helps you get up high and speed farm faster. So there's that. So what else did I miss? Make sure I get everything here. But yeah, your main attack is this. This one you use for the movement speed because of the ring hidden effect. This one you can use whenever. Just gives you a little health shield. And this, you're never going to use that. That doesn't matter. And that's it. So let's jump now to the subclass. Remember, light is the best thing, so that's why most people use the Solarian Knight subclass to get that 140 light. Some other honorable mentions are, if I can find it, the Lunar Lancer. That one's not bad, but yeah, light is always the best, so let's just stick with that. Alright, let's jump over to the gems. So remember, Berserk Battler, that's your best Cosmic Empower gem. Your class ability, that is, this is a must. Some classes you don't need class ability, your class gem or whatever. This one you do, because it works well with the movement speed. So that's why you're gonna want that. So charge no longer propels you forward, instead spirit charge forward through. So it makes it very easy to get your movement speed. I like to use Stinging Curse. There's not too many other options. The Explosive Epilogue, a lot of people use that one. I personally am not using it, so I have it here and it's not fully leveled, but I have it. I personally don't use it because the Knight already has super good AoE damage, so I'd rather it focus on single target boss damage, which Stinging Curse is the best for single target boss damage. It does dot damage, and Pyro Disc is a 100% must. So all of these, Berserk Battler, Pyro Disc, your class gem, those are all 100% must, and then I like to do Stinging Curse. Alright, so let's jump into the if I can find it here. Obviously you're going to want to have 100% on all. As you can see, you level up them, get them to 100%, and basically you're gonna. It's been a while since the gem, the best balance for the crit damage and physical damage is kind of gets confusing, but for Cosmic, you're gonna put them all into light. So you can see right there, they're all into light. The little boost, the 3 boosts, put them all into light. Now for critical hit, you're going to just want to make sure you reach 100%. Then after that, if you start going over, you can start getting health. Like as you can see right here, I have a health one. I put it into health so I can get some health. So here, let me show you what you're going to want. I'm gonna have to count because it's been a while. I need to count all my boosts into crit damage, and that'll be the number you want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for the lesser gems, you're going to put 9 boosts into critical damage. Now let me count the physical damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's 9. Yeah. So 9 and 9 for lesser gems. Let's check out the empowered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 and the physical damage for lesser gems. I mean for empowered gems. And then the critical damage will be 1, 2, and 3. So 3 critical damage. So that's the balance you want to do, and basically that balance has been basically proven since way back as the best balance of physical damage and critical damage that will give you the best number when you hit that enemy. You will be doing, the highest damage that you can do. So yeah, that's everything covered for the gems. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah, so Geode, may always get this to 100 so you can get that bonus light. You get that bonus light from it. So it's 100 light, I believe. That is everything. Right now, my power rank is actually lower because I recently got these Crystal 5 pieces of gear, and it dropped my power rank because here was my old set. You can see right here, you got the hat, the face, and the weapon. So it dropped. I'm normally 47,162 or something for my power rank. So that's the setup there. What am I missing? Oh, the star chart. Let me show you that, because that is also important. Yep, here we go. So this is what I like to do. I have 40, and this covers all the main damage stuff with light. So let's start over here. Okay, we get a jump. Okay, that's whatever. Health. Just go. We're gonna go faster here. I need to go fast and finish this video before the game freaking crashes, because you guys know how Trove is. So let me try and speed this up. We got health, physical damage. Go down here, make our way here. So we get the health, attack speed, and then we're going to choose this one, flask, and then we're going to finish off on the 15% physical damage. Jump over here. Boom, flask capacity. We'll go to this one. 100% chance when using a flask to gain either a attack buff, defense buff, or healing buff. Jump to here. Let's get that 5% physical damage. Go back here. Critical hit chance, critical hit damage, attack speed, movement speed. So we're getting all the movement speeds. Movement speed increased by 5. That should be everything. Yep. Should be no more movement speed. Alright, so let's jump over to here. This is the light one, attack speed. 10% life leech, attack speed, movement speed. This is when you complete a 5-star upland. You'll get a pretty big buff in physical damage, 10%. Increase your life by 50, and then this is where it increases it even more. So you get 5 plus 10, 15%. Okay, so we got there. Let's go to this one. Critical chance, jump, hit damage, light, 150. Let's go over here. Flash capacity 1. After defeating the Bell boss, gain 20% damage reduction. Okay, and that's increases light by 50. So we got all the light stuff covered. To get the max light we can. Physical damage, take your damage 10% again. Reflect shield. Let's head over here. Physical damage. Taking 10. Okay, physical damage, and we finish off on 15% physical damage. So that's all the main stuff. I know some people will come over here and get, yeah. So it kind of sucks is there is one movement speed over here. I believe that is the only one we're not getting. Yeah, and the reason why is it's because it's not worth it. We have to go through too much magic stuff. See, magic damage, magic. So yeah, you get that extra 8, but you're gonna lose out. So maybe if you think you really want that movement speed, you can go for it, but it's up to you. This is what I have for a maxed out the 40, and yeah, that's pretty much it for a night build. And you guys should understand the class pretty well. Should have covered everything. Subclass talked about the gear, the banner, the ally, the ring, flask, emblems. Went over the gems. Went over the star chart, and you guys understand this is the main hitting power. This is the one you use for movement speed because of your hidden ring effect. And this one you can use whenever, just a little health and shield. And this one you never use. But yeah, I'm gonna start playing on the night. So I just thought I'd drop a little updated guide, just so people are, any new players out there, kind of, they know what to aim for, for their future build. So right now, this is mine. Like I said, my power rank is normally slightly higher, but because of my new C5 gear, my power rank dropped. But this is what the damage should be looking like. With the current setup I have, 782 physical damage. Max, my health is at 3.1. Movement speed, 106. That should be higher. That should be a little bit higher. But my gear that I have with the rolls that I got are... I gotta wait for the re-roll week to fully adjust it. Attack speed, 281, but you guys know that it jumps up, so it goes to 300. So just be aware of that. A lot of jump, 66. Critical hit, want to be at 100. 2,826.5 critical damage. Okay, magic fine. And then light is 11,764. So I'm hoping to get that higher, obviously. I gotta upgrade crystal 5 melee weapon more, and then I gotta upgrade my face, and then eventually, gotta get it to mystic. So let me, where is the forge? Yeah, so you guys get an idea. It gets really even harder. Like, see, this is the upgrade to mystic. So this is stuff that I haven't even done yet. I don't even know if I'm strong enough. I think I'm supposed to have 12k base might. I mean 12k base light. Yeah. So 12,000. So basically I gotta upgrade. Keep upgrading these. If I already did the math. If I upgrade all of these, I'll be I'll be over 12,000, and then I'll be definitely ready to convert this to Mystic, and then eventually we'll have Mystic gems coming, and we'll have that new block mechanic coming. So yeah, melee characters and the knight should be a more fun class to use to main, so you can do everything and solo everything as a knight. And that should be it, guys. If you have any more questions, I think I covered everything. I know it's kind of a long video, but I pretty much covered everything. If you guys have any questions, just hit me up in the comments. All right, peace.